All right. Good evening, everyone. Tonight is going to be phenomenal. Register your presence in the comment section if you like. Register your presence in the comment section if you are live. All right. Tonight is going to be one of those nights that would mark the beginning of a lot of things for quite a number of persons. Yes, register your presence in the comment section. Let me know you can hear me loud and clear. You can hear me loud and clear. Register your presence in the comment section. So, depending on the group you are in, notify them that we are live. All right. Let me know your name and where you're connecting from. Let's do that real quick. Your name and where you're connecting from. You can't hear me. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, good. All right, so screenshot this section. Let them know that we are live. 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 So the reason for this is to ensure that after you've joined live, you can go back again and again to listen to these things because a lot of times we miss out on things because we only had it once. So repetition is very powerful. It has a way of helping it to stick, right? So that is why we have decided to pivot our presence back online on YouTube. We're starting in less than 2 minutes from now. So if you're listening to me loud and clear, let's encourage our people to join. Let's do that real quick. So if you can hear me loud and clear, you are on this live. Let me know where you're chatting from. We have 2 minutes to go and we get right into it. Yes, so the power of belief. Okay, before I get right, okay, we have less than 1 minute. Let's have less than 1 minute to go. Let's go. All right. We are going to be starting distant time from now. Okay. Can Boluwatife hear me loud and clear? Let's get it all started. All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you're listening to me from, all over the world. Emmanuel Oluwadunsin Dada Ayodeji is my name, and I've been saddled with the responsibility to inspire a generation that will not settle for less, a generation that will see the need to go all the way for whatever it is that they want, a generation that understand that there's so much beauty in embracing the hard things. We live in a generation where everybody just wants to have everything soft. Nobody wants to push for whatever it is that they want. They just want it to come with little or no effort. We live in a generation where I call it Indomie generation. We just want it sharp, sharp, quick, quick. And if you notice, anybody that has built anything solid, anything great, they did not have it easy. They built from the scratch, and it was with a lot of grit, a lot of determination, and a lot of doggedness, right? So this is what makes anything great that you see great. So it's intentional that we're starting with the power of belief. The power of belief. Because I observe that at the end of the day, everything, everything that you want to actually give birth to, or anything you want to bring alive, stems from your ability to believe that it can happen. Once you don't believe it can happen, there is nothing you are going to do about it. It's not going to work. So you just have to be insane enough to believe in that thing, that it's whether it works or it works. This is how the great become or became great. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, all these guys, they did not stumble on greatness. They were delusional enough to believe that they can make it happen. And we are here, all are here now celebrating these guys because to a large extent, they have proved that it is possible to actually make happen whatever it is that you believe in. Once you believe that this thing is possible, then you are 50%, like literally 50% close to making it happen for yourself. So this one thing I tell people, the problem is not the problem. The problem is about how you see it. The problem is not the problem, it is how you see it that is the problem. Because it's possible for two people to see that same thing that you are seeing, while you are seeing a lot of problem in it, another person is seeing how they can provide solution to even make money from it. So you need to watch what you believe in. And it applies to anything and everything, whether in your relationship, whether in finances, your belief, you need to guard your belief with everything in you. Be very careful and mindful of what you believe. We live in a world where everything is flying all around, and to be in a relationship is this, and this one's asking. Everything is flying up and down. You need to guard your heart, because a lot of things that would actually happen for you is going to stem from what you actually believe in. If you don't believe in multiple streams of income, you will die poor. If you don't believe in leverage, you will never take advantage of it. If you don't believe that true love still exists, you will never see the beautiful in it. Welcome. If you're just joining, register your presence, your name, and where you're connecting from. Your name and where you're connecting from. Talking about the power of belief. The power of belief. Now, you need to understand that your life can never rise above. Let me get right into it now. Register your presence. Let me know where you're connecting from, your name, and where you're connecting from. You need to understand that your life can never rise above the level of your belief system. Your life can never rise above the level of your belief system. If you are someone who believes that 1 million is the highest amount of money you can make, that is exactly how it will be. If you are someone that believes that the highest amount of money has a lot of money to you, is 10 million, you will observe that all of a sudden, every opportunity, every access that comes to you will not pass that 10 million. Am I making sense? So at the end of the day, a lot of product that comes out of your life is as a result of what you believe. And it stems back to what you feed your mind on. Belief is very, very powerful. If you have someone who have stayed long around toxic relationship, people that relationship don't work for, a month, 2 months in, everything has scattered. So if you have actually stayed long enough within those environments, it will be very, very hard for you to believe that you can actually fall in love and actually get along with the right person. That's why a lot of people are even scared to get into a relationship now, because of what it is not it's not about relationship, it's not about love, it's about what you believe about it. And once you don't believe the right things about it, it's going to affect your own definition of that thing for life. So whatever it is that is happening is not the problem. What you believe is what we need to check, because your life will always go either in upward direction or downward direction as a result of what you believe. They can be telling you that a business has made 20,000 people multi-millionaires. Provided you don't believe in it, it can never work for you. And that's why when I'm talking to people, what I'm watching out for most importantly is, do they believe in what I'm saying? Belief is so powerful that Jesus himself also say, if you believe, that's to tell you how powerful your belief is. So tonight, depending if time permits, we're going to be examining 5 major things, right? How belief shapes your reality, why most people quit before their breakthrough, how to build unstoppable confidence in yourself and your vision, the mindset required to win in business, leadership, and life, and how ordinary people create extraordinary results through belief. Are we ready? So now, if your vision, now I'm actually sent to a specific people, right? I'm sent to the people that their vision is bigger than their current reality. If you know that your vision is bigger than your current reality, then this section is for you. As a matter of fact, after attending this section tonight, I would strongly advise you come back here to watch this video, which is why I'm going to be going live concurrently, bringing valuables, because I know once you can utter a human's ability in a particular direction of thought, you can influence their decision in that thought, in that pattern. Once I can make you believe that making 100 million before the end of the year is possible, the higher chance of making it is guaranteed. Why? Because there's something I've tweaked in your mindset that now makes you believe that that thing is possible. Am I making sense? So the belief, you need to be careful of what you believe. You really, really need to be very, very careful of what you believe. Now let's get into it. Excuse me. Now, the power of belief. What you believe determines what you become. What you believe determines what you become. Now, let me break it down. Some people have encountered a lot of opportunities, but they don't believe in it. And once you don't believe in it, it will never work for you. Some people have talent, like people are blessed with a lot of talent, giftings, but they don't believe that they can use that talent to profit. So that talent, that giftings is lying dormant. The giftings, the talent is not the problem. It is their belief that you can talk, you can speak eloquently. Why are you not online? Why are you not talking? It's not about them talking. They don't believe that that thing can work for them. So once they don't believe, it cripples their ability to use it. Am I making sense? Some people have big visions, but they are doubting themselves. Every blessed day, can I do this thing? Are you sure it will work? This one, that one. It is not about that thing. It's just that once you can help them fix their belief, everything is possible. Everything is possible when you believe. Everything is possible when you believe. Now, if you are listening to me and you are on any of the Zilonia group, screenshot this section and let them know that we are live. Let them know that we are live. Let them know that we are live. Now, you need to understand that your life follows your most dominant belief. Your life follows your most dominant belief. If you are somebody who believes that there is nothing you lay your hands on that will not prosper, if you like, sell pure water, sell biscuit, some way, somehow, you will just prosper. It has never been about those things you are selling. It has always been about the fact that you have wired your belief system in such a way that there is nothing that can shake you off that thing in your mind, that anything you do works, anything I do prospers, anything I do scales. So it starts from that belief system that if I'm the one doing this thing, I don't care how many people that have been doing it that is not working for, but once me I get on board and I start doing it, it's gonna work for me. That is it. You will be shocked that your life will tilt in the direction of your most dominant belief. If you believe that everything is possible, everything is possible. And if you don't believe everything is possible, everything is not possible. That's one of the most powerful things God has actually given human. Believe. Your ability to believe in something. Once you believe in it, there is no limit to how far you can go. Am I making sense? Now, that inner voice, some of you go like, that inner voice in you that can go like, you can do this thing. This thing is possible. You can make it happen. Ah, wow. People are doing this thing. You can also make it happen. Am I making sense? Oh, people are meeting themselves in the comment section. Your language name. Who is Lucas? Yes, it's possible. Very, very possible. Very, very possible for you to make it happen. So please, if you are on any of the groups, please ensure that you share this link to this video so that people can connect live. Whatever it is that you believe in is highly, highly possible. Please pay close attention to what I have to share tonight. It's very, very powerful. So you need to come into a position where you understand that anything you lay your hands, like before you convince anybody about that thing, you need to first convince yourself that, hi, Emmanuel Oluwadunsin Dada Ayodeji, when I'm involved in this thing, I don't care about any other people that have been doing it that is not working for. It works for me. Get yourself to believe that that thing works. It doesn't matter who has done it that is not working for. Provided it is you, it will work. And don't be surprised if it ends up working out. Why? It's because there is something powering your belief of that thing. Am I making sense? Belief is the bridge between your vision and your manifestation. I'll come again. If you're listening to me loud and clear, put it on the chat box. Belief is the bridge between your vision and your manifestation. A lot of people die without manifesting. Why? Because they don't believe that they are enough. They didn't believe that they are capable. They did not believe that they are able to make that thing happen. So they are wondering why people who don't even have so much talent, don't have so much ability like you, they are making that thing happen. Why? Because they believed. People with half belief, people with 20% belief, people with 20% capacity. Let's say this is the capacity where I put this ring. Let's say this is the 20. They have 20% capacity, but their belief system is here. Their belief system is here, but their capacity is here, but their belief system is here. They are making that thing happen. But your belief system and your capacity is here, but your belief system is here. You are wondering why that thing is not happening. It's not happening because your belief system is faulty. And provided you have not fixed your belief system where that thing is concerned, forget it. It's not going to happen. It's not going to work. So see people getting into industries, they are like, "Ah, why is this thing not working for me?" Don't blame that industry. Don't blame anything around that thing. Check within. Have you fixed your belief about that thing? Once something is wrong about your belief, don't even start, because it's not going to work. Why? Because you don't believe in that thing, and there's nothing you're going to do about it that is going to make it work. Type it in the comment section. Belief is the bridge between your vision and your manifestation. Belief is the bridge between your dream, your vision, and your manifestation. So that is actually this is your vision, this is your manifestation. Your belief is in between. Your belief is in between. Once you don't believe in that thing, see, cry from now to tomorrow. Ain't gone, it is not going to work. It's not going to what? It's not going to work. Now, you need to understand that people don't rise to their dreams. They fall to the level of their beliefs. In case you didn't hear that, I will come again. You don't rise to the level of your dreams. You fall to the level of your belief. Let's say this is your belief now. This is your dream. You don't rise to this level. If your belief system is here, this is where you will be. Meanwhile, this is where your dream is. But this is your belief system. So rather than getting obsessed about your dream, why don't you raise your belief? Why don't you push your belief system up? Why don't you surround yourself with people who can fuel your belief? Your belief is your belief is powerful like that. Your belief is powerful like that. So once you don't fix it, there is nothing you are going to do that will make that thing work. I'll give you, let me tell you a story. So yes, was it one of my mentees, one of you guys, he followed me somewhere, and he was already condemning himself that I don't think they will make me, I don't think they will allow me to enter to this place. So I said, why? And because I did this, because I did that. I said, it is really never about the terms and conditions of where we are going. It's about how you have positioned your mindset. So before we actually entered that place, I corrected his mindset. I said, you need to believe that they are not going to stop you when we get here. Because if you enter or follow me to this place with that mindset of they will stop me, they will definitely stop you. So before we take a step further, I had to correct that belief system that, hey, if you're going to follow me here, you need to correct this mindset of yours. And I mean, he corrected it, he listened. And lo and behold, when we got there, they allowed us to enter. So I told him, I said, can you see it now? But before we got here, you were telling yourself that they will not allow you to enter. So it is never about the circumstance. It's never about the terms and conditions. It's never about whatever it is that you can think of. It has always been about if you believe. If you believe, you don't rise to the level of your dreams. You fall to the level of your what? Of your belief. So if you believe success is impossible, it is impossible. If you believe greatness is for others, it is for others. It will never come to you. And if you believe you can win, you can win. And if you believe you can't win, you can't win. So whichever way, you are correct. Do you know why you are correct? You are correct according to what your belief system say you are. You are correct according to what your belief system says about you. So if your belief system say, I believe I can win, forget it. It doesn't matter how long it takes, you will win. I believe I can't win. It doesn't matter how many privilege and opportunity you get, you will never win. So it is never about the circumstance. It has always been about your belief system. Am I making sense? Are you getting value? Now, let's talk about the enemies of belief. The enemies of belief. Number one is fear. Fear. Now, a lot of people are suffering from this particular one. It happens to be one of the major destroyers of belief. Now, and many times it's the fear of the unknown. You have not even done the stuff. You are already afraid. Afraid of what exactly? What is the worst that will happen? You will not die, right? Then go ahead, give it a try, give it a chance. Let it be said that you tried. I tell people, It's better for them to tell you that you tried it and it failed than you not trying it at all. Do you know why? The person that tried and failed is better than the person that did not try at all. I will explain. The person that tried and failed has learned his lessons. Now, that person that tried and failed now knows ways he can approach that thing better because he has learned that the one he did will not work. But the person that did not try at all does not even know what works and what will not work. So I tell people many times that you tried that thing and it did not work, or that you tried that thing and it failed, is better than you not giving it a trial at all. Do you know why? If another chance or another opportunity shows up, you will not try it. So that fear will continue to cripple your capacity, your ability, and it will deny you a lot of possibility. It will deny you a lot of possibility. So it's better go and try it. Do it. See, I'm telling you tonight, whatever it is that you have been afraid of doing, from tonight, go and attempt that thing. The last thing that will happen is it will not work. They will not beat you. You will not die. Go and check the history of people that changed the world. These people do you know how many times these people failed? Elon Musk as a good example. This guy has done a lot of things that failed, but he kept at it. 99.9% of the people that you love, that you envy today, were people that did not stop until that thing worked. Is it what's this guy? This basketballer, Michael Jordan. He was saying how many times did he throw and throw and throw until he got that good. So a lot of you are afraid. Is fear of the unknown that's actually worry, that is actually wrong with you. You have not even tried it. You are already afraid from the get-go. What you have not even attempted, try it. This is how I attempt things. I go like, what's the worst that can happen? You will beat me. I will not die, right? You will tell me no. So what is stopping me from doing? I'll go ahead and do it, because I want it to be said in my lifetime that there was no chances that came that I did not lay hold on. A lot of you, opportunities has passed you by, privileges has passed you by, access has passed you by. Why? Because you failed to take advantage of the opportunities because you are afraid. Afraid. The question I want you to ask yourself tonight now is, afraid of what exactly? What are you afraid of? That's the reason why you are still where you are. I'm here to tell you tonight now that that is the reason why you are still where you are. Until you conquer that fear, you are not going to move forward. Until you conquer that fear, you ain't going anywhere, bro. You ain't going anywhere, sis. You need to see, one of the greatest battles you will fight is the battle with yourself. Fight procrastination, fight fear, fight yourself. Like, ask yourself, why am I not doing this thing? Why have I been delaying this thing? You need to start fighting yourself. Fight yourself over those things that you have postponed on for the longest of time. Begin to fight yourself. That's how you get out of a lot of limitations that you have placed on yourself. Fear magnifies your failure. Two things that fear does. Two things. So that you, maybe when you hear this now, you will start fighting any form of fear that you have. Two major things that fear does to you when you allow it. Number one, it magnifies your failure and it weakens your confidence. Fear magnifies your failure and it weakens your confidence. Every chance you get to attempt something, whenever you move far away from it, you are fueling that fear to happen again. Then you are reducing your level of confidence towards that thing. So you need to be very, very careful of being afraid. Ask yourself, what exactly are you afraid of? As a Nigerian, if you ask me, the only thing you should be afraid of, which I think you should not even be afraid of, is death. My mentor told me something very profound. He said, if whatever it is that you are doing is not worth dying for, then it is not worth living for. I'll come again. He said, if you are doing anything and it is not worth dying for, then it is not worth living for in the first place. Every great person has this philosophy. There's this adage that you guys have used a number of times, but you have not practicing it. You need to get yourself to a level where you tell yourself, like you bury yourself in that grind, in that vision, that if I perish, I perish. And do you observe all the people that have said that in that if I perish, I perish, they end up not perishing. But you see those people that are always running away, they are the one that end up perishing. Go and observe anybody that face a goal or face a vision head on, telling with that mindset of if I perish, I perish. Go and observe. Most of the times, they don't end up perishing. They end up on the other side victorious. So the problem now is not that thing. The problem now is you are the one limiting yourself because of fear. So put it in the comment. I will conquer fear. Everybody, if you're listening to me right now, loud and clear, put it on the chat. I will conquer fear. I want to see it on the chat. I will conquer fear. I will conquer fear. So if you are listening to me right now live and you're in any of the Zillionaire groups, screenshot this section, let them know that we are live. That takes me to the second enemy of belief, negative environment. Negative environment. The first one is fear. The second one is negative environment. Now, I cannot stress this one enough. I cannot stress enough. You need to be more particular about the kind of environment you find yourself part time. If you are in the environment of people who think small, there is no magic that you can do. You can never think big. That's it. That's how powerful environment is. If you are in an environment that thinks small, if you're in an environment that don't believe in what you believe in, you will never scale any height. Environment is that powerful. And that's why when you bring somebody from a village and bring them to the city, the first thing you need to do is to correct their mindset, because if care is not taken, they are going to spoil a lot of things. Why? Because there is a mindset that they have as a result of the environment they are coming from. So if you don't fix that mindset, a lot is going to go wrong. So be very particular about I will conquer fear. Type it in the chat box. I will conquer fear. Talking about wrong associations, negative environment. Negative environment is it affects the way you think. It affects the way it influences a lot of things about you. So in all you do, be very mindful of your environment. Number 3, past failures. Talking about the enemies of fear now. Past failures. I started with number 1. Number 1 is fear. Number 2 is negative environment. Number 3 is past failures. Now, you see this one. It has really crippled a lot of people. Because they tried that thing the first time, it did not work. They tried it the second time, it did not work. They tried it the third time, it did not work. They just automatically conclude that that thing does not work. You need to sit with successful people and allow them to tell you about how they made it. They will tell you that they failed countless times. Don't let anybody lie to you. Forget all those cute Instagram pictures, Facebook pictures that is making them now look also. You need to sit down with them to ask them questions when they started. A lot of them failed more than 5 times, 7 times, 8 times, 10 times, but they were bent on winning. That's the thing. You need to be so delusional that it's either it works or it works. And that is why people that are successful today end up being, they don't allow past failures to stop them from winning. Why? Because they know that I've forgotten the name of the man that said this thing, that invented the light bulb. I think it was one that invented it. It was like, I never failed. I've only found 9,099 ways that thing does not. That's the mindset of a great person. They know that there's always a way out of something. So the fact that you tried that thing 7, 10, 11 times and it did not work does not mean it's not working. You have just found 11 ways of how that thing will not work. Always have it at the back of your mind that there is always a how to everything. You are the one that don't have it yet. So it doesn't matter how many times you've tried something, a business, whatever it is. So the fact that it is not working does not mean it doesn't work. You are the one many times that have not stayed long enough with that thing till it works. Am I making sense? So for those that are suffering from past failures, know this and know this well. The fact that you have done it before and it did not work does not mean you cannot do it again and it will work. Am I making sense? The fact that you've done it before and it did not work does not mean you will do it again. In fact, many times it might be the fifth attempt that will make sense. But once you stopped on the fourth one, boom, you stand a chance of losing the possibility of that thing working. Meanwhile, you were very close. But because you feel like I've tried, okay, let me give you a very good analogy. Now, for those that are in a dating relationship or for those that are married, if you ask them questions, definitely most of the time they dated 2, 3, 4, depending on how many people they were with before they finally got married. Now, some of them have dated 3 people, 4 people, and it didn't work out. Why didn't they give up? Because a lot of you guys are approaching greatness with the wrong mindset. They dated the first person, it didn't work. They dated the second person, it didn't work. They dated the third person, it didn't work. And they dated the fourth person, and it was everything they were praying for. What if they have concluded that after dating the third person, relationship is a scam, or it's not working? That is a very bad belief. Very bad belief, because now you are actually putting your judgment on the fact that because you've been in 3 previous relationships and it did not work, now it has crippled you from giving relationship a trial. And who knows, maybe it is your first relationship that will work out. So please don't be a victim to past failures. See it as lessons for a better tomorrow. Don't be a victim of past failures. The fact that you've been in 5 dating relationships that has failed does not mean relationship is a scam. You might just be unlucky with the 4 people and you can get it right with the 5th person. And there's one beautiful thing about winning. You might have failed for 999 times and you just win once for the 1,000th time. And you see that one win, it will make up for the 999 times that you have failed. This is one thing I tell people. So don't allow those previous experiences, past failures, to deny you the ability to make out a big fortune from that thing. Relationship, business, whatever it is. Don't be a victim of past failures. Don't be a victim of past failures. Rumors are flying around, chike this, whatever it is that is happening, that is them. Guard your heart, guard your mind. Choose to believe in the right things, regardless of what is happening. Am I making sense? Please don't allow past failures to stop you from greatness. Moving to the 4th one, comparison. Comparison. A lot of people have actually stumbled and they are on standstill now because they are always comparing themselves to other things. You are not them and they are not you. The fact that they did it and they failed does not mean you will do it and you will fail. Stop this comparison. Everybody, we are on different lane. The fact that it did not work for them does not mean it's not going to work for you. Am I making sense? So stop denying yourself fortune because of comparison. They tried it and it did not work. And if I try to, it will not work. They say it is comparison. God did not create you like them. You are different from them. Am I making sense? That takes me to number 5. Small thinking. This one has killed a lot of big dreams than ever. After fear, the second most common thing that has crippled people's belief is small thinking. And you need to understand that you cannot create massive results with a limited mindset. You cannot create massive result with a limited mindset. And this is why, if you've been a member of the Zelonia family, you will know that we are very big on expand, like anything that will expand your mind. We are very big on personal development, because we know when you put in the right ingredients into your mindset, that's what will determine how you can believe big or believe small. So if you are believing small, it is because of the ingredients and the kind of deposit you are making in your mindset. You cannot be making rich deposits into your mindset and be believing small and be thinking small. For you to know how powerful this thinking is even in the Bible. He said, as a man thinketh, so is he. As a man thinketh, so is he. So it doesn't matter whatever it is that they have said about you. It doesn't matter whatever it is that is happening outside there. It is what you think about yourself that matters. If they call you a poor person, if you don't believe you are a poor person, you can never be a poor person. It is not what they said that counts. It is what you believe that matters. Am I making sense? So, as a man thinketh, so is he. If you think like a billionaire, it's only a matter of time. You are going to become one. If you think like a mad person, it's just a matter of time. You will end up being mad. Is that simple? So, whatever it is that you are seeing in your right now is a function of what you are thinking. In your relationship, in your business, in every area of your life, whatever it is that is happening right now is a function of your thought pattern. So if you don't like anything, if there's anything you don't like around you right now, trace it back to how you are thinking. Me, you can never catch me thinking negativity. You can never catch me. I don't think negative. It's never in my dictionary. No matter how ugly that situation is, you will always find me seeing the best, seeing the beauty out of that thing, no matter how ugly it is. That is how I have trained and wired my mindset to see situations. And that is the mindset of a winner. You will always find them seeing beautiful things out of every ugly situation. While you are complaining, they are looking for how they can make that thing beautiful. It's a training. You need to train your mindset to see it that way. Your mindset is that powerful. So train it to think exactly what you want, not what you are going through. Am I making sense? So please eliminate every form of small thinking. Eliminate every form of small thinking. Is going to reduce you. It's so powerful that you can come in contact with a big opportunity that can change your life. But once you introduce small thinking, see, it reduces that opportunity to the list of your mindset. I tell people, you need to read. For those that have not read this book, go and read this book. You can be in The Millionaire Mindset by T. Harv Eker. The Millionaire Mindset. He said there's a part of that book that said you can be in the right environment with the right people, with the right information, with the right opportunity, but provided you are the wrong person because of your mindset, everything about that thing reduces to your thinking. You didn't get that? I'll come again. You can enter the right room with the right opportunity, with the right information, right ambience, right leverage, but with a wrong mindset, with a small thinking, boom, everything comes down. That's how powerful your thought pattern is. So once you don't address it, it's going to affect a lot of things. So if there's one of the major things I need you to fix tonight, is your thought pattern. Always believe everything works out for my good. I don't know whatever is happening to anybody, but as for me, it's going to work. Your belief system is so powerful that even if the stuff is wrong, you can make it right because of your mindset. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Now, you need to understand that every great person started with every great venture started with a belief. People doubted them, they were mocked. And go and notice anything that you love today, anything that's making sense today. These things are common. Number one, people will doubt them, they will be mocked, they lacked resources at some point, they failed multiple times, but they kept believing. They kept believing, and that belief kept them going till it eventually worked. So belief gives you the strength to continue when even when the results are invisible. That's how powerful your belief is. That's how powerful your belief is. Am I making sense? So I'll now wrap it up with what we are doing in the Zillionaire network. You must, if you don't believe in what we are doing here, it will not work for you. Here in the Zillionaire network, we are committed to raising the next generation of financial giants. If you don't believe that you can be one of those financial giants, it doesn't matter how solid the system is, it will not work for you. Why? Because you don't believe it can. Am I making sense? So you must, first of all, the things you must believe in, you must believe in yourself, you must believe in your vision, you must believe in your own leadership, your ability to lead yourself. You must believe in your team, and you must believe in the process. I'll come again. 5 things you need to believe in here in the Zillionaire network. You must believe in yourself. You must believe in the ability to lead yourself. You must believe in your vision. You must believe in your team. You must believe in the process. You must believe in these 5 things. They are very, very key. If you don't believe you are going to be one of the next generation of financial giants, it doesn't matter what we are doing that is favoring every other person. You will just be amazed at how that is not happening to you. Am I making sense? Like, let your belief be so strong that people will begin to borrow confidence from your own belief. Let it be so strong that be like, I love this person's belief. Because of how you believe, it will just attract them. Yes, belief is contagious if you don't know. Very, very contagious. Very, very contagious. I've seen the way it has influenced a lot of people around me. Belief is very, very contagious. So if your belief is weak, it will also affect everything around you. Your team will be weak, your money will be weak, your relationship, everything will be weak. So in all your feeding, feed your belief system. Now, I'll wrap up. Let's wrap up with this. The law of inner conversation. This is powerful. I need you to pay close attention. The law of inner conversations. It has been proven that your words reveals your belief. All I just need to do is to listen to you for 5 minutes, I can tell what you believe in. I just need to listen to you because you are speaking from the abundance of what you believe. Your words reveal your belief. So when I hear people saying, I can't, they are using words like, I can't, it's too hard, maybe I'm not good enough, it's not for me. You can tell that this person does not believe in himself, in his or herself. But when you start hearing somebody they go like, I am growing daily, I was built for more, I can do this, my vision is valid, I will succeed, I am unstoppable, I will get the money to get it done, I will look for a way. That right there is a champion. So from the what you say, I can predict what you believe in. In fact, it shows that you are either a conqueror or you are a victim. There's a way you talk that makes me know that this person is going places, because what you are saying is coming from the abundance of what you believe. Whatever it is that comes out of your mouth is an influence of what you have believed in over time. Now, I think for time, let me end with this. Let me add this to it. How to build strong belief. How to develop powerful belief. Now, number one, I will list it. Then, if time permits, I would explain. Number one, guard your mind. I think I said this in the beginning of this section. Guard your mind. Guard your mind. Be careful of what you listen to. Be careful of the kind of books. So I tell people, see, this is not a fluke. Are you seeing it? I don't joke with personal development. I will always say it. Are you seeing it? All of it's not, no great person became great by accident. They did not become great by accident. They are, and one of the characteristics you observe about them is what they believe in, like what they feed their mind on, because they know once they can make a very solid deposit into their mind, it influences what they do, how they do it. Am I making sense? It goes a long way in influencing how they see things. So guard your mind, protect your thoughts and your environment. Feed your vision daily. Feed your vision. What you don't feed dies. That's it. So that's why I shake my head when you read today, you don't read tomorrow. You don't read next tomorrow, so you read next upper week. You are not building anything that way. No, you are just joking. You need to feed your mind daily, your vision daily, daily. The same way, except for the days you are fasting, the same way you cannot go a day without eating, is the same way you should not go a day without feeding your mind, feeding your vision, feeding your belief system. Am I making sense? Take action. Take action. Do it afraid. Do it scared. Do it unsure. That is how you build confidence. Stop waiting for the right time. This one has crippled a lot of people's vision. They are waiting to get this. Get to it. Perfection will meet you on the way. Get to it. In fact, that's when you know what you need. That's what it has a way of influencing your creativity. Am I making sense? Be an action taker, not someone who is always when we get this, when we, you are, there's no time. There's no time. There's no time. Time is life. I hope you know. I was telling, I don't know, one of my mentees I was telling now. I said a lot of times we think time is going, when in the true sense, we are the one going. Because as for time, it will always be here. It will always be here. Have you thought about it? Let me share this with you. Now, you know, whenever we celebrate our birthday, we go like, happy birthday, I'm plus one, celebrate with me. But if you sit down to think about it, it's actually minus one. You don't know, I will explain. Now, let's say you are 19 this year, the next year you clock 20. I hope you know you will get to a level where you'll be 95, 100, and you would. So it is my, let's say God has predestined you to use 90 years on earth. So when you clock 20, that is 20 minus 90. So you have 70. So it's minus, not plus. You are the one plus. You are the one plus in it. Why? Because that's what we have been made to believe. But in its real sense, you are going. Your life, you are going. Time is not going. You are the one going. You've not noticed. You are the one going. Because it has been preordained that it is 100 years that you will be living on this earth. But as it is now, you have used 20. You have used 25. So it is minus 25, not plus. So you have 75 left. When you clock 30, 70 left. When you clock 40, 60 left. So you are the one. So it is what you do with the time you have here on earth. That is what counts. So that's why I look at people and be like, have you forgotten that you don't have all the time on this earth? See the way you are wasting time. If only you know, if God can actually tell you how many years you are going to be spending here, maybe you will value time better. You know that I don't have much time here on earth. I need to make every single moment of my life count. When you begin to think like this, you value time better. That time is not going, you are the one going. When you start seeing it that way, it will begin to make a lot of sense. That is when you will be taking a opportunity will come, pam, you will take out. Why? Because you know that there is no time. There's no time. A millionaire at 20 and a millionaire at 40, there are two different types of millionaires. That one at 20 will enjoy life more than the one at 40. So you determine when and where you want to start living your life to the fullest. But have it at the back of your mind that time will always be here, but you will not always be here. Making sense? Good. So I just thought to strengthen that belief system for you so that you can understand the power of time. Am I making sense? Good. Now, stay around believers. Stay around believers. It has a way of fueling your belief too. I tell people, if you want to become a millionaire, get around people that want to become it or that are already it. That's how you get yourself ahead. You want to become a millionaire, you are sitting around people that have not eaten since yesterday. Omo, your journey go long o. It's not pride. Your journey go long because those people are just all about how they can survive, how they will eat and sleep, and that's it. They just have something to get by. You want to become a multi-millionaire, you can't afford that. That kind of company is too expensive for you. Get yourself around believers. Get yourself around people who looks, think, talk, read, move like you. Am I making sense? Number five, see failure, learn to see failure as a training. Failure is a feedback, not a finality. Failure is a feedback, not a finality. I don't know who this is for. Whenever you try something and you fail at it, stop seeing it as you failed. You did not fail. You did not just get it right. And the fact that you did not get it right does not mean you cannot do it and get it again. Making sense? Good. So, beliefs. Belief create possibility. Before others believe in you, right? You have to believe in yourself. Before the world celebrates you, you must see greatness within yourself. And before your future starts, your future starts changing the moment your belief changes. Let me come again. Before others believe in you, you must believe in yourself. Before the world celebrates you, you must see greatness within yourself. And your future starts changing the moment your belief change. What you consistently believe, you eventually become. Everybody puts it in the chat. What you consistently believe, you eventually become. Closing charge. Now, don't shrink your vision. You were not created to live small or dream small. There is greatness on your inside, awaiting expression. So I end with this: believe again, rise again, build again, and win again. If you can believe, all things Can we hear me? There was a network glitch. Yes, I want to believe you can still hear me. If you can hear me loud and clear, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. Let's close powerfully. Let me know in the comments if you can still hear me. Let me know in the comments if you can still hear me. Let me know in the comments if you can still hear me. Is anyone here that can still hear me? All right, so we've actually closed. I'm done with my presentation. So here in this on this channel, I'm going to be bringing more of this, helping us to actually channel our mindset right, build and create endless possibilities. So till I come your way again, I remain your loyal friend, brother, and partner in greatness, Zilly King, and I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Cheers.